Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Again, it's Gibbs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Back to Gibbs now on second. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Here's Sanders that time on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down run by Gibbs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. He's out in the clear. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick's off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Get him! Send him! Send him!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. So 1st down from the 41. Gibbs now from the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
first down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
A give to Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's 4th down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the first. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And he's got it, cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the two-point pass break the tie, give him an 8-point lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Now you won.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Completed over the middle. They cross the 40. Nice run there. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
Hold on. Check.
The Lions
Goff off the play action.
Two-point conversion.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
15. Lions 13.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second.
To throw, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. It's a small gain up to the 38. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Second down now, they need 7.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught, nice game left side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Ric Flair.
Here's a gift to Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he's out the clear. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions jump in front now by 5.
Broncos 15.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it. And the Lions will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He goes to the hurry up here.
And the Lions
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Working quickly here.
10 more yards. That's another
No run here. It's Montgomery. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 8. Brings up
Montgomery can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Montgomery. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line, they'll win that battle.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
That's completed right side. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise.
Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery again. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play.
Motioning Williams left.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line fast. Back to throw it. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here.
At the 8-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Pass it downfield, working the left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Officials signaling timeout. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap, and while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Setting up to pass. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Here he goes, one final shot. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Denver. Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does.
His first throw is an interception. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
At the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He has this down to the 34. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He cuts it to the... and he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. There he goes, right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-point game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
The Broncos will line
Nick's going to try and throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. Oh, the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision in those points.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he's got to be ready for some contact. I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Going for it on fourth. Nix escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Going to run again with Swift. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Riley Moss with that tackle.
He's taken down at the 33.
And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 2nd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
A handoff left for Swift. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They'll run it with Swift. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. New set of downs for them from the 31. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here's Nix to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for it, it's Swift. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Filthy, 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 filthy.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's up.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for the Bears.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now it's Manunga. They stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Manunga with it. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's back to throw. Eagles got another one. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To the ground. It's Manunga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They go with Manunga here. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Running with Manunga. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
We'll have the first down and even more. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Chicago.
They give it to him again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it to the end zone. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Harvey now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nix with it on 1st. Cut by Sutton. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Deep to the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now the offense and Nix coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Back-to-back carries here. Gaining about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Back to the well again. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Another carry for him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
Bears 20, Broncos 19.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
To kick off for Chicago.
Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Fits it through the middle. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Makes the throw again. Chased out to his right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas!
Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Romadunze. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Yes. Tempo.
He'll look to throw it. This is for the ball game. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, Chicago.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post?
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
On the return, here's Mims. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 53 yards. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And a call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Eagles 6. Seahawks nothing. Jake Elliott to kick.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. To throw is Darnold. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Eagles 12. Seahawks nothing.
approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Good, clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials, turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake with Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Trimmer.
Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 38 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So this time the conversion is good after a pair of failed 2-point tries. Charles, they're 1 for 3 now.
And you would figure with 3 touchdowns scored, your minimum number of points would be 21, right? 3 extra points. And as you noted, they went for 2 twice, didn't get it. Went here again. This reminds me of something a coach told me a while ago. They have more 2-point plays on their ready sheet nowadays than ever before. It used to be like 1 or 2. Now most teams have up to 6 or 7 that they have at the ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
Darnold's pass.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Darnold. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Left. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now it's Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
At the 37-yard line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Right at the line of
So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith from 21 yards away. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Now Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Great, set.
Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action into 3rd quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 37 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now, this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll throw right away. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Again, Darnold. That is caught. And he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.